Don't chase anyone.
Yeah.
Don't chase anyone. Whoever is meant to remain in your life should remain. Whoever is meant to remain in your life should remain.
Okay.
And whoever ought to go should go. So don't chase. Hiyo point inaweza kuwa mara mbili. In the chasing when we say don't chase anyone, it means there are people that will leave you. There are people that will leave you. That is number one. It's not upon you to keep on wasting your energy in chasing them.
Yeah.
If they were meant to remain, they are supposed to. And it may also mean, when we say don't chase anyone, means you have to be particular.
Yeah.
You have to be particular in the people you are following. Not that umeenda kesha umekuta mtu unachukua huyo. Unaenda club unapata mtu unachukua huyo. Unakutana na watu kwa barabara unachukua in the name of you have to kiss 1,000 frogs before you.
I was to ask that question for the sake of a brother. That's when you were saying chasing. You know, men are known for if you don't chase, if she comes easy, then that's a red flag.
Okay, by saying don't chase anyone, tunasema lazima ujue ni nini unataka.
Oh, so jua nini unataka kwanza.
Jua ni nini unataka.
Yeah.
Jua nini, you have to know what you want, because when you know what you want, you won't just waste your energy. Wacha nikuambie Steve, majamaa wameinvest kwa wasichana. Wameinvest kwa wasichana, alafu unakuta huyo mtu hamwedi dating na yeye. Huyo mtu walikuwa anataka tu mtu wa kulipa bills, and sorry to say that, mtu wa ama maybe hata siku hizi kuna majamaa pia ambao wana take advantage ya ladies. So don't chase anyone. Wewe jua ni before you give yourself. Before you give yourself, number one, huyo mtu umemweka kwa test. Na unajua ya kwamba this is a kind of person I want to. Na huwa anasema najua hapa itaondoa a lot of heat kwa wale ambao mnafeel. Huwa hivi mnasemanga that you have to kiss 1,000 frogs before. Huwa nauliza, are you a frog? Kwani wewe ni frog ndio ukiss 1,000 frogs? Are you a frog? Are you in the level of frog? You are not a frog. It is not a frog you are looking for. And you know, by the way, if there is anything that is bad, there is a frog. Ikianza ku make noise mahali yuko, acha nikuambie. It is no. So wale mna chase ma frogs huko, tafadhali tuache ku chase ma frogs. Jua ni nini? Utapata frog. If you kiss the frogs, it is frogs. Na kumbe ndio maana unakuta watu wana get married ama wanakuwa in relationship, na unakuta watu hakuna sitting yao hainaga disagreement. Hakuna sitting yao inaga disagreement, because you are looking for a frog and God gave you a frog. God gave you a frog.
So what you are looking for?
Look for a wife material. Look for a husband material, bwana. Look for somebody that of value.
So look for value.
Na si mambo ya relationship tu. Si mambo ya relationship tu. Tulisema unapotoka huko nje, unatafuta connections mpaka za kugrow business wise, you know, economically you want to grow, social wise you want to grow, in all aspects of life you want to grow. Look for that person that has a particular thing that you are looking for, not for anyone. Okay, at least have some value. You need to raise a standard in your life. Number 2, do not forget your future. Do not forget your future. Because life, tulisema, it has a lot of discouragement. Singlehood. It has na kama hiyo moja yenye nimesema hapa ya character development. Utakuta siku moja umegongwa character development, but you need to know maisha yako haishi hapo. Haishi hapo. Ulikuwa na life yako haikuwa hapo. So you need to wake up. You need to wake up and tell yourself, it is only now that I am the way I am today, and whatever has happened. But remember, there was a future you are fighting for. Na unakuta watu wengine ati mtu mpaka anapata depression, Sasa hiyo depression inafanya you are not going to be effective in your workplace. You are not going to be it makes you even look unto every man. Like kuna a lady nilipatana na yeye akaniambia, basi wacha nikuambie. Na ananiambia tu hivyo akiniangalia kwa macho, wacha nikuambie, all men are dogs. And I'm like, okay, kai, huwa tunaona mambo. Ni mmoja tu alikufanyia jambo, ukafikiria wote. Ni huyo mmoja tu alikuwa na weaknesses twake. Outside there are good people. Outside there is what you are looking for actually. So should one thing fail you, even in career wise, even in your journey in aspiring to having a good life, should one thing fail you, you need to know you had a future, you have a future. Na kuna watu tena wanajipeana katika sherehe. Ni sherehe kuanzia Monday mpaka Friday ni sherehe. Punguza sherehe bwana. Kumbuka you have a future. Future tu pesa kidogo. Sio ati ukilipwa kama mshahara within the next 10 days you have nothing.
Sita imekutesa?
Hata kama ni kutesa, tesa na mpango.
Si utaluza ama beste?
Tesa na mpango. Kutesa lazima nayo. You need to have fun. You need to have fun because again it is the age to have fun. But have fun na mpango. Kuwa na mpango. Ukipata kama mshahara yako, divide it. Una hii ni ya sherehe, sababu sherehe lazima. Hii ni ya rent kama unalipa rent, hii ni ya nini hivyo. Ya sherehe ikiisha na tena kuwa na specific days za sherehe. Si kila Monday bwana, kutoka Monday mpaka Sunday mtu wako kwa sherehe. Remember your future. Remember your future na ujue you have a chance to build your future. You have a chance to build your future. Number 3, don't allow yourself to be diverted in fighting for your destiny. Don't allow yourself to be diverted in fighting for your destiny. There are so many things that will try to divert you from fighting for your destiny. And like some of them are internal, others are external, because you can be your own problem, by the way. Most of the people shida yao haikuangi watu wengine, inakuanga just within them. It is some things that you can identify and actually work them out. Now you have a good life. So what we are saying is that work to make sure that you don't allow yourself to be diverted into fighting for your destiny. And you need to know the most important thing in your life is your destiny. You miss your destiny, you have lost everything. You have lost everything. Na during singlehood juu ya mamioto tu hivyo tunafikiri tu tuko na energy. Na ni kweli energy inakuanga. In fact, even the Bible says, I write for you young people because you are strong. Ni kweli hiyo energy inakuanga. Use that energy for positive things, not for things that are going to make you to get negative results in your life. So you need to don't allow anything, and by anything I mean anything. Anyone, anything that is there to make you divert your attention into going for your destiny, is actually your enemy. Na hapo ndio nilikuwa nasema sometimes naonaga mtu ati juu umeachwa tu ni kama msichana kamoja tu, hata si tuwili ama kama kijana kamoja tu umechapwa hiyo kitu tunaita character development. Sasa unakuta mtu sasa ati mpaka sitakula, mpaka sitaoga, ati sasa uko hapa tu ni unakubalisha depression nikupata. Na by the way mwenye anafanya usioge anaoga mara 3 siku. Na anatokea huko kwa watu. Mwenye anafanya usikule already tu ako mahali tu amepelekwa out. Wana enjoy life. Na wewe tu uko hapo, nani aliniacha? Steve aliniacha. Steve akona life yako. You need to begin telling yourself, whoever, na tulianzia kusema hivi, whoever is meant to stay in your life ataka. Na kama mtu ni wa kuenda asonge nayo, na wewe unasonga na maisha yako, because your life is important. Kila kitu usikubarishe chochote idivert attention yako. You just move on with your life.
You have said that you should not allow
anything to divert you from fighting for your destiny.
Afrika guzia hapo kwa character development. So umechapo character development. So for how long should you stay in that? Because it's true.
Wake up.
You've invested in these people.
Wake up.
But I mean, that pain, many can relate.
Yeah.
It's painful. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's painful.
Yeah.
But for how long? Because it will happen.
Practically speaking, it's not easy. Honestly, it's not easy. I also have been there, and I know it's not easy. But me, there's something that has always guided me in life. Like what I cannot change. What I cannot change should not stress me. Because hata ukae hapo mwezi mzima ukilia, kama huyo mtu ameenda na harudi, hii imeenda. Kama imeenda tu ni hivyo, imeenda tu hivyo na hakuna nini. So lazima tu kwanza face it as reality. We face reality. It was there, it is normal. It is normal. Ukae hapo tu ujiambie I have my life. Huyo mtu hajaenda na life yako. Amebeba tu viatu mbili ulikuwa umemnunulia na usimuitisha by the way. Juu unaonaga watu wengine atukiachana bring everything I have got. No. Wachana nayo. Leave it. In fact, leave it. Like wacha tu iende.
Si wanasemaga.
Na ndio huwa tunasema na siku nyingine tutakuja hapa kuongea mambo ya dating. Tuseme please make sure you don't invest in people. Make sure you don't. The only person unafaa kuinvest kwake is your wife and your husband. And I'm sorry to say this, but of course kuna ile kitu ya it's your birthday, I'll buy you, celebrate you and buy you a gift. It's not wrong, to people, and you are doing it because it's a person you treasure. Na ukue open minded. In fact, let me tell you, mbona tumedivert kwa mambo ya dating. Dating is a risk. This thing might work, it may not work. It might work, it may not work. Kwa hivyo, you need to get into it with an open mind.
Okay.
Kwamba inaweza work ama inaweza kuisha. Iki work, glory to God. If it does not work, ninakaa chini na re-strategize and I move on, because ni mmoja tu ameenda, there is 1,000 others, na probably hata iko watu wamekuzunguka hivyo kama 100 of them wanakukrashia. Na sijui mambo ya hii life inakuanga aje, yule mtu anakukrashia haumtaki, na wewe mwenye unakrashia na yeye hakutaki.
Basi unajua the problem is ukipatana na this crash ina crash.
In a crash, what it is, just take your time. Take your time, take your time, and when it does not work, don't allow it to mess your destiny.
So they should not invest.
Don't invest too much. Ati unakuta mpaka umenunulia mtu gari.
Lakini wali promisiana ati they are forever. They are made for each other forever.
In forever's gap is imewaka. How many people have you dated? Tell us. How many people have you dated in your life? Usituambie, but inside of you, you know how many you have dated. Unaona? So should you keep
you are putting me on the spot, because on the second episode, I said that I've never been intentional dating.
You have never?
Yes.
For you are lucky. For you are lucky, but people outside there, people outside there are really giving themselves. Na tutaongea hiyo maneno siku nyingine. Because what I say when it comes to dating, begin at the level of friendship. Begin at the level of, don't narrow it down. It is in the friendship you get to even know the person you are dating with. But the moment you communicate your intentions, like mara moja tu hivyo, mtu anajua, unakuta mpaka mtu anaanza kujiweka mask. I won't be myself because there is a picture I want to portray in you. There is a picture I want to portray in you, which I am not. But if you begin at the point of friendship, tukue marafiki. Unaona marafiki, then our love grows out of friendship. Because me, I say any love yoyote ambayo iko na future, it has a process. Sio ile unakuta mtu Facebook mnapatana na yeye kesho unajipost mapicha with Hey, no, it does not work. Lazima ikuwe na process. Lazima ikuwe na process. Na kitu yote iko na process. Maana utapenda. Inakuanga mzuri.
So,
tukikosa process.
But unajua wanasema talking stage in a bow.
Yeah, talking stage.
In a bow.
Why? Why is it?
You know, that's when now you're
depends with what
to.
You're talking.
So,
have materials.
I don't know.
Have materials bwana. Na ndio tunasema, you know, especially sisi church guys, sijui shida nini. Inasemekanga we are boring.
I was to throw a question.
Inasemekanga church guys we are boring. But we have I saw a certain meme. Wacha niitumie. It's a meme niliona. Ilikuwa inasema don't say church guys are boring. Admit you love sins. Just admit you love sins, but stop saying church guys are boring. But again, it's good to seme wako wengine wako so spiritual. Na hii mambo wengine si spiritual. Mukienda dating, hauendi kuhubiria huyo mrembo.
Okay.
Yeah?
Let me interject. I was to throw a question to you. Only that umeanza kujibu mapema.
Yeah.
Because it's a question that ilizua mambo somewhere. Hata ni mwana that guy Ephraim when he made some of those comments, Ephraim said something and maybe I should read it. It was a question now. Let me maybe throw the question to you because now you're in that position. I think you're in a better position to answer this question. This why is it? The question was, I think was question number 10. Okay, I can't find the question, but ilikuwa inauliza how should people date? How is there a way that church provides a way that people should date? That was the question. I remember it was a question on the previous episode.
Yeah.
And ilileta mambo.
Well, things have changed. When we were growing up, okay, we are still growing up, but I remember when we could go to youth conferences and there was a rule.
Yeah.
And the rule was that you're supposed to, kijana na msichana, you're supposed to stay 1 meter away when you are in the conference. That was a rule. Back then, I'm talking about 12, 13 years ago.
Right.
12, 13 years ago, ama 10, tuseme hata 10. We go to conference, kuna watu mpaka wako huko, kazi yao yenye wamepewa is to check your interactions. So wewe ukiona unaongea na Nyambura, kuna mahali utaitwa.
Yeah.
Na utasema, mnaambiana nini? What are you telling each other? But with the current situation, I think things have changed. Na you know, hii mambo ya dating, hebu tu tukue real. When somebody is looking for you, like let's say if somebody want to date me, they don't want to date a pastor. It is not the pastor in me they want to date. They want to date Nick. They want to date Nick. So the thing is, I have to be Nick, and the Nick probably huwa anakasirika. Nick probably huwa anafurahia sana. That means sometimes wacha hata tu nijikubarishe, nikifeel kukasirika wacha nikasirike. Ndo huyo mtu ajue huyu Nick, despite venye tunamuonaga pale kwa madhabahu siku nyingine anarukaruka, tunaona anakaa malaika, sometimes huwa anakasirika. If I eat, tukienda kwa hizo datings, I should not pretend. Kubomoa tu kwa sababu that is me. Mimi kitu huwa nina advocate, just be real. Be real, but of course there has to be boundaries. Avoid the line of sins. So as long as what you are doing, you are not sinning. Then continue. So just do it.
I think to expound on that, maybe later, maybe in season 2 or something, we'll find time and talk deliberately concerning such, because as you're saying those tall fears, those the same people who are told, those people who are kids at that time, right now they are grown up. What are they teaching their kids? So it's something that is growing.
It is
so
changing.
That's why
Things
there's a conflict. They're conflicting because sisi tunajua hivi. Hapana, inafaa iende hivi. So it's but
there has to be a standard. There has to be a standard. Respect yourself. Wewe tujiheshimu. Na ukijiheshimu unajua kuna place huwezi pushiwa. Kuna place huwezi fika kwa sababu unajiheshimu. So a lot said about that. And the last in my list of don'ts, don't seek to be relevant, do the right thing. Don't seek to be relevant. Don't seek to be relevant.
Sitakuwa old school.
Sasa ndio hiyo. Because watu wengi wanataka wakuwe relevant. And in being relevant, you lose yourself. You lose yourself. In being relevant, you lose your ambitions. You lose your purposes in life. Because I want, kila msee anatei, tumeenda bash, na kila mtu anachapa masaa, mimi nitoke hivyo kama, in wanting to be relevant, you compromise. You compromise. And when you compromise, hiyo compromise huenda isiku affect saa hizi, but kesho unakuta you see the result of some things you did. Kuna mtu alisema, na hii ndio nitamalizia mahali tumekuwa Sunday. Sema siku hizi it appears unakaa funny kama msichana usimame tu hivi useme you are virgin. In fact, kijana aulize msichana amwambie ni virgin, hataki kudate huyo. Anasema mimi mambo yako sitaki. Anada sijui inakaa tu atifani ni funny tu. Sasa uulize msichana usikie, inakuwa tu hata hutaki mambo yake na mnamalizana naye hapo. Because I think we have raised so much. Tumeweka mambo tu ambayo ni sin. Na siku hizi Steve, acha nikuambie tunamalizia. Let me tell you, sin imekuwa baptized siku hizi. Haiitwi sin, inaitwa weakness. Siku hizi watu ni makosa kabisa, ni dhambi. Na unajua ni dhambi, lakini haiitwi dhambi siku hizi. Inaitwa, so unakuta kuna mtu anaongeanga vibaya, anaongeresha watu tu venye anataka, alafu kimuuliza ni oh my god, it is my weakness.
My weakness.
Like kuna mtu tu anatakanga, there are so many people, wewe unajua tu chenye unafanya ni makosa. It is sin. It is sin, and na mtu akikosea, by the way, inside them wanajuanga I am sin. You see that? But then they are like, it's a weakness. Hizo weaknesses, work them out. Because I normally say, the moment you realize your weakness, it should not be a weakness anymore. Because you will deal with it. You will deal with it. Nijue, hii grass ndio weakness yangu. What should I do? I remove it. I remove it. Niweke probably a plastic one. If I know you are my weakness, what should I do? I avoid you. I avoid you. Unaona, because you are my weakness. Unaona hivyo? So the moment you realize your weakness, it should not be a weakness anymore. Because you will work it out. You will bring some strength in it. Sometimes it's not actually eliminating it. It is bringing put some strength in it. Source for strength, put some strength in it. And eventually it becomes a good thing. Eventually it becomes. So stop seeking to be relevant. Do the right thing. What you know is right, whether you appear like you are outdated or wewe ni fala, huo ufala. Some of us ufala umetufikisha hapa tuko. Some of us tunakulanga ufala, by the way. Tunavaa ufala, tuna drive ufala, tunaishi ufala. Ufala ndio imetufanya tu tukue venye tuko. So it's good. Wewe kuwa fala and achieve. If kuwa fala ndio itafanya Steve siku moja ujipata tu katika ile life unataka.
Nikuwe tu fala. Si
ukuwe tu fala. Unaona hivyo? Rather than ukuwe relevant kwa just a normal event. Just a normal event. And you lose your 70 years of existence. Your 80 years of existence. You lose them because of just one day or just a season. I think I'm done.
Thank you, Pastor Nick. You guys have heard it from Pastor Nick. I told you I've known him for close to 8 years, if I'm not wrong. But those are not all the dons and the do's. Go ahead and add onto his list. And it was amazing having you, Pastor Nick, on set. Looking forward to having you again. If you want him back again, kwa comment section and make sure you subscribe to Fike Red Card tafadhali, yeah? And so it's a wrap. Till next time, God bless. Adios.